Welcome to Adewale Day online class, a page where you get 21st century content that can enrich your learning outcome in mathematics. Today, we want to work on quadratic equation and want to see how the general form of quadratic equation can lead to the quadratic formula. The general form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, and the quadratic formula says minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac everything over 2a. We want to use completing the square method to derive this formula from left hand side to right hand side. So we are going to start from the left hand side, which is general form of quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c. Let's make this equals to what? 0. Now from here, we are taking the constant value to the left right hand side now. That will remain ax squared. So to go about this, the first thing is to divide all with what? With the coefficient of x squared, which is what? A. So that becomes ax squared divided by a plus bx divided by a plus c divided by what? A equals to 0 over what? Over a. This will cancel this. We have x squared plus bx over what? Over a plus c over a equals to what? 0. Now we are taking the constant value, which is this, to the right hand side. So that becomes x squared plus b over a x equals to minus c over a. Now you want to see how to make this left hand side a perfect square. Remember, a perfect square, you are looking for the half of the coefficient of x. That is half of the coefficient of x, which is b over what? Over a, and square everything and add it to the both sides, and that becomes b over 2a all square, and b over 2a all square will give us b square over 4a square. So we have got what we need to add to the left hand side, which is b square over 4a square. So let's add this to the both sides now. We have x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared, and the right hand side, what do we have here? Minus c over a. So we have b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. Let's continue from here. So our left hand side, which is now a complete square, can now be written as what? As x. Don't forget, we are picking half of coefficient of x, which is what? Plus b over 2a. Everything all what? All square. Can we see that? I pick this. Alright. So this is now equals to what? On the right hand side, our LCM is 4a squared. Now, how many 4a squared can we see in 4a squared? Good. 1. Multiply that one with b squared. That will be what? B squared. Alright. How many a can we see in 4a squared? Good. 4a. Multiply that with c. That will be minus 4ac. Now, from here down, how do we go about this? Forget that what? This now become what we call an irrational root. An irrational root, how do you go about with an irrational root? You square the what? By squaring the both sides. And don't forget, when you are squaring the both sides, your plus or minus must be there. So this will cancel this. We now have x plus b over 2a equals to plus or minus square root. So on this, plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. When you look at this, these are irrational roots, and this becomes b squared minus 4ac. There's nothing you can do to this. Under this, the square root c cover 4a squared. Square root of 4, that is 2. Square root of a squared, that is what? A. Good. So at this point now, let's now find the values of x. And this will become, let this go to the other side, that become what? Minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now at this point, the LCM is what? Is 2a. How many 2a can we see in 2a? That is 1 minus b. Multiply it by what? By minus b. Plus or minus. How many 2a can we see in 2a? That is 1. 1 multiplied by the whole this, that will give us square root of what? B squared minus 4ac. This is now quadratic formula. This is quadratic formula. That is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything over 2a. You are going to practice this for me. Once you are able to do this, you can solve any question using completing the square method. You are going to practice this very well without looking at the video. Practice it, put it on the sheet of paper, capture it, and put it under the comment box. Thank you and God bless you. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button to get notification anytime we have the content that can enrich your learning outcome in mathematics. Thank you and God bless you. So from here now, the final answer here is what? B squared minus 4ac, everything over what? Over 4a squared. Now, once you get this now, which is the right hand side, and you have got your left hand side, which is a perfect square. And from this perfect square now, can we quickly complete this perfect square? Remember, you are picking the half of the coefficient of x, which is plus what? B over 2a. So that means this place is what? X plus b over what? Over 2a, everything all squared. Now is now going to give us what we need to add to the left hand side to make the left hand side 4a square is b square over 4 square. Now this square because we are going to add this to call b and square the rational a root square. So let's put both sides now, and now because x square, that is x b over a bx plus b square a over 4a square equals to b square minus 4a square minus c over a square. Now we are going to make it on both sides. Right hand side now, don't forget plus or minus, which is b square. Don't forget your plus or minus. This will cancel a square x minus c over 2a. Now from here equals to the LCM of minus 4a square. How many 4a square can we see 4a square? That is 1 multiplied by 4a, that is b square. Now how many a can we see square? So we are going to square 4a square minus 4a. That becomes minus. You cannot because it's a rational. So you don't have anything to do with do that, that will give us what? Equals to plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. Don't forget your ac here. Pause. So we are adding this to the both sides. Now to give, for the left hand side to give us a perfect square. So that becomes what? X squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared equals to, remember we are adding this to the both sides, minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Now this, the left hand side now is a perfect square. So let's find the right hand side. From the right hand side, let us continue from here, which is minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. So this is what the LCM of this is 4a squared. How many a can we see in this? Good, you said 4a. So let's take this. That becomes what?